Yo, what up, YouTube? I was gonna post a Mass Effect video as my next video. I was gonna post, but that'll come later on, a couple days, But what I want to talk about is Woody's gamer tag. And before I get into that, I just want to say that, for all y'all people that keep making video responses about Hard 8 Times, last video he put out, he was talking about some chick named Ayo Steez or whatever. Evidently they were beefing about something. I saw his video. Didn't watch any more of them. I saw his. It was funny. I laughed. Hard 8 makes funny videos, so I was laughing about it, but didn't really go in deep into it. It's just drama, and drama it sells on whatever, YouTube, TV, whatever. Drama sells, but I find it funny that all these people are making video responses to Hard 8 video, and nobody has the nuts enough to make a video response talking about Woody's gamer tag and what he said and how irresponsible his words were when he said that a woman being raped is the same thing as a dude being jumped, and women are built for rape. I mean, how do you let people get away with saying stuff like that? And it's embarrassing to even. How can you even? This man is almost 40 years old. He is almost 40 years old, and for him to say something like that, it has to be stupidity or ignorance, and that's being nice, to even think that you can compare the two like that is just dumb. When a woman is raped, you take their sense of security. Some women can never have sex again, and if the rape is bad enough, they can't have kids again. Some women can never be in a relationship again with a man. It's all kind of, they bring all kind of self-doubt and it makes them feel less than human when you take that, because that's not something that's supposed to be taken. It's crazy to me how somebody can say that, and I don't see anybody making a video response to that. All I see is fucking nerds on Twitter talking about Call of Duty videos, but they're so scared to fight the big bad wolf. They're so scared to go after Woody's gamer tag because, they might get me kicked off of YouTube. He might get me kicked off of YouTube. That's why I like, obviously, Jesus' channel, because he always go after those assholes. Some people think that he's racist or whatnot. I refuse to. Anybody that is as rational as obviously Jesus is not racist at all. You can't even convince me of that. And Woody tried to get him kicked off of Machinima because he's been kicking his ass for like the last 2 months. That's the kind of person Woody is. He'll say some shit, do some controversial shit, and whenever you try to respond to it, he'll try to get people over your head to do something about it. He's a coward. That's what he is. He can't face responsibility on what he said. He said that a man being jumped is the same as a woman being raped. He said that. And I'm gonna tag him in this video. Please try to get me kicked off YouTube. I just start another channel. I don't give a fuck. But when you say irresponsible stuff like that, people are supposed to have the balls enough to call you out on it. But no, that people are too busy to making video responses about Hard 8 Times making a video about some chick that they had a beef with. And like I said, the video was funny and whatever, but he even said, that's senseless drama. He said that his Twitter, let me look on Twitter to quote, so I can quote him directly. He said that people are so busy making video responses about his video to Ayo Steez, and he hadn't seen any one of those same dudes make a response about Woody saying some complete bullshit. And it's amazing how these kids actually listen to this guy and take what this guy says seriously. I don't understand how he has any more credibility left. He started the video bumping, everything scandalous. He started it on YouTube, and I didn't think I was one of the first people. I was like, he just got strong business tactics. That's just being a good business person when you do stuff like that. But what he just said, I was the first person to defend him. Say I don't think he's a scumbag. I just think he's as scumbaggy as Bill Gates was in the business field, or the Waltons are in the business field. They try to take you out of business as best as possible. I think that's why I compared them to. But when you say some stuff like this, and when you do this, you know, that goes overboard, and that to me, that lets me know that you're out of touch with reality. You don't know what's going on in the real world. You've gotten so lost on YouTube and the internet that you have become completely out of touch with reality. And somebody needs to say something about it, and somebody in a superior position should say something to you about it. But you know, we live in this great country called the United States of America, and you have the right to have an opinion about whatever. And you know, you just should be a little more responsible in what you say, because you have a lot of 12 to 14-year-olds listening to you and following every word you say, and they're gonna think that you know, raping a woman is really not that big of a deal. It's not that. It's just like walking in the park. That's basically what you're saying. They're gonna think that hey, what his gamer tag said is not a big deal, so you know, it's not that big of a deal, when it's a huge deal. It's the worst deal in the world. Raping a woman and molesting a child are the two worst crimes on this planet, in my opinion. You don't get worse than that. You know, I can take an honest crook or somebody that killed somebody when they mad, you know, they made a mistake. But to rape somebody, that's premeditated hatred. To molest a child, you are sick in the head, and it's hatred, and it's just pure. It's evil personified. That's what it is. Rape and child molestation. And for you to belittle it to a fight is a joke. You, my friend, are a joke, and you should be called out on it, and you should have people that are not afraid to call you out on it. I'm not afraid to call you out on it. I will tag you in this video, and I hope by some chance that you happen to come across this video. You know, so yeah, it's amazing. I'm still amazed at how idiots are successful on YouTube when they just spew idiocy and moron bullshit all day. You know, they're the most successful people. I know they got here first, but you know, when I was 14 and 15 years old, I had plenty enough common sense to know that this dude is a fucking moron. And I hope, I haven't seen the video that he said this on, but I hope this video has been flagged, and I hope the kids are flaming him in the comment section and all that good stuff. But you know what? There's no such thing as bad publicity. This is only going to add to his sub count. This is only going to add to his pocketbook, all that kind of stuff. And he knows that. He's not worried about the ramifications, because the ramifications are great. He's going to make more money off this video. He's going to make a lot of money off that. So, you know, he's not worried about that. And, yeah, so, you know, it should be some kind of way to penalize people for doing douchebag stuff like that. And, it's unfortunate, man. Unfortunate that he said that. I don't like it. And I think it's disgusting, and he should too. And, you know, there's no apologizing. There's no I'm sorry. You know, that's what people try to do. They try to come and say, you know, I'm sorry when some shit goes awry. They want to say I'm sorry about everything. They think an apology, you know, absolves them from all punishment. And it doesn't work like that. You can't say I'm sorry. It's like a drunk driver. If let's say, I hope it never happens, but if somebody drunk kills my sister in a wreck, and you know, they say I'm sorry, I don't want to hear about how sorry you are, son. You just killed my sister being drunk. You know, the penalty for drunken driving should be way stiffer than what it is. You know, you get a slap on the wrist. It's amazing to me that we live in a country that Dante Stallworth killed a man while driving drunk, and he got 30 days in jail. And Michael Vick allegedly killed dogs. They still never could link him to the dog killing. You know, the only thing they had was his friend turned state's evidence, so he wouldn't go to jail. But allegedly he killed some dogs, and he got 2 years. Plaxico Burress shoots himself, and he got 2 years. Should Plaxico been punished? Yeah. Should Michael Vick have been punished? Yeah. But you don't give them a more severe punishment than, you know, somebody taking a human life while they were drunk. You know, there's no excuse. There's no excuse whatsoever to drive drunk and do all that kind of stuff. I don't drive drunk. If I'm drunk, I sleep it off in the parking lot with my pistol in my lap, because I can do that. I live in Louisiana. Now, I know a lot of y'all can't protect yourselves like that. Y'all can't go to sleep with guns in your laps and all that kind of stuff. But what I'm saying is, you take precautions, and you don't do that kind of stuff. You don't say stupid shit like a woman being raped is the same thing as a guy being jumped. I've been jumped. All I did was heal in 2 weeks. No emotional scars. None of the stuff that happens when a woman gets raped. You know, I had none of those problems. But a woman, like I said, some women can't have a relationship. If it's bad enough, they can't have kids. Some of them can't have sex again. It's just that it's a bad deal. And for you to try to marginalize it like that is just straight up wrong, and you gonna get called out on it. Every time you one of you stupid motherfuckers say something stupid, I'm gonna call you out on it. You do something scummy, I'm gonna call you out on it. I only got 2,000 subscribers, but I'm a man and I'm not afraid to, you know, to call people out on bullshit. And you know, coming to the end of this video, I can rant about this all day. I think the guy, I used to think he was okay. He just had, you know, not bad business practice, but strong business practices. Now I think he's a fucking scumbag. I'm pretty sure he'll make a response video trying to absolve himself from this, but there's no absolvement. You are a fucking scumbag and a douchebag. And I'll get it y'all in the next video. In the next one, I'll be in a better mood. Anyway, I'm out.